I'm going to go with Luis Castillo for $9,300. When you look at Castillo as of late, he hasn't been great, but the one thing that he does exceptionally well is strike out batters. And when you look at the Minnesota Twins, they lead Major League Baseball in strikeouts. So I think it's a good opportunity to pair there. You're going to get a lot of points for that. Hopefully, Castillo can keep the ball in the yard. He's been actually very good in his past couple starts in the past 15 days, 12 innings. He's got a 2.25 ERA, and opponents are batting just 196 off him. Again, the home runs are a massive concern for him, but I like his ability to get out of jams tonight against the Twins. I think we're going to see a little regression from Minnesota's lineup after a big offensive night yesterday. The Mariners bounce back, and Castillo is going to be a huge part of that. So I like Kyle Hendricks tonight for 7,200. He's been a lot better than expected in 2023. His past couple starts haven't gone his way necessarily. The Red Sox and Yankees did blast him, but I'll tell you what, the Nationals are not the Yankees and the Red Sox. They're not that good of a baseball team, especially off right-handed pitching, which Kyle Hendricks is a righty. They're hitting just 250 off righties this season compared to 270 off lefties. They're also 27th in home runs. So I do believe that Hendricks is going to be able to settle in. He's not going to have to worry about the long ball as much, and he's going to find his groove early. And that's going to be critical for his confidence in this spot. He's got a 3.57 ERA with a whip right around one. In June was his best month of the season. Opponents only batted 162 off him. It was a great stretch for him. He's starting to get a little colder, but it's a good bounce back spot tonight for against the Nationals for a very good price of $7,200. Give me Spencer Torkelson for $3,800. I have to go against the grain a little bit because I did go heavy on my pitching options. So my price tag isn't as high for my bats, but I do like Torkelson for $3,800. Very good value price. Coming off a 3-for-5 night, scored 2 runs. He hit 2 home runs and he had 5 RBIs against the Royals. So he is hot. I'm not saying he has that kind of night tonight, but hopefully he can get the job done and produce. Batting 283 in the month of July with a 345 OBP. So this is definitely looking up from what he's done earlier in the season. And he's going to go against Ryan Yarbrough, who's not the best pitcher in the world by any means. 5.29 ERA with a 1.27 whip. And he also isn't a big strikeout pitcher. And this is critical. Only 19 strikeouts in 32 innings. Royals have the 28th worst pitching staff in the league with a 5.27 ERA. So I like Torkelson to continue to stay hot at the plate. Hopefully drive in some runs tonight and score some fantasy points. I like the Tigers on the money line. It's been bet up to -145. I'm still going to play it here. And if you can get it at that, I would get it now because I see this line continuing to go up. We look at Eduardo Rodriguez, the highest price pitcher on the slate tonight for DFS. He's going to have a huge night. 5-5 with a 2.70 ERA and a 1 whip. Going against Ryan Yarbrough, who just, again, has not delivered. I took Spencer Torkelson as my DFS hitter. And I do think the Tigers are going to have success off Yarbrough tonight. 5.29 ERA with a 1.27 whip. Both offenses are very similar in this spot, so I'm looking for that to almost cancel out. And I do think the Tigers have a better chance of hitting Yarbrough than the Royals have of hitting Rodriguez. And when it comes down to it, the Tigers are just a much better team. Even at 42-52, the Royals only have 28 wins on the season, and they're just 15-34 at home. So there's really no advantage to playing them with the plus money here. I like Detroit.